What's up guys, today we're going to be talking about 5 personal finance tips I use as a college student. My name is Kevin Murray and this channel is all about personal finance and long-term investing tips. The first thing I have is an emergency fund. It's one of the most essential things to have in personal finance and in college in general. The intention of having an emergency fund is to use it only for emergencies, for unexpected things that happen in your life. It could range from car problems like a flat tire or unexpected medical bills, going to a clinic or going to the hospital. And I keep between $1,500 and $2,000 in a savings account, meaning I can't touch that money. You never know when life hits you with a bullet. You expect the unexpected. So it's always good to plan ahead and not to have a plan. What I learned early on. And you just don't want to be stressed or have anxiety when these unexpected things happen. You don't want to take out a loan and pay off that high interest on it. At this age, you don't have a reputation of having a good credit score. You need to build that up over time. Which leads me to my next point. The second thing I do in my life is having no bad debt. And bad debt is having credit card bills. These credit card bills pay high interest rates. Your monthly bill on time, or you just pay the minimum each and every single month. You might not see in the short term, but in the long term, they can make a lot of money off people that aren't financial literate or know how the credit card game works. The common person in the United States or has some type of bad debt, which is their credit card. Some people have debt that ranges from $1,000 or even a couple $100,000s. You don't want to build that habit, that mindset, the credit card is an infinite amount of money. It isn't. You got to use your credit card wisely. For me, I use my credit card to grow my credit score. So when I turned 18, I got my first credit card with my bank and had the intention of only using 30% of my credit limit. When I use up 30% of my credit limit, I paid off right then and there. It maximized the growth of my credit score. It's a nerdy thing. And number 2, you're just self-aware of it. And number 3, have auto payment each and every single month. Your bill is paid off fully, so you don't have to worry about that. Each credit card company has that system in place for auto payment. And the intention of growing a credit score at a young age is for later down the line if you want to start investing in real estate or buy your first house. You want the lowest interest rate possible on your mortgage. Your credit score, you might not see it at a young age, but it's going to be so important because a few numbers could save you tens of thousands of dollars in mortgages. So I recommend if you're first starting out with the credit card game, get the Discover It student card and then get the Chase Freedom Flex card. They give you rewards, cash back. They give you other rewards like cash back on restaurants and gas. When I use credit cards, I use them to get cash back. There's a incentive to use them. The intention of having a credit card is to use the rewards. You could use them for travel or just gift cards in general. The third thing I do before I go to bed is to list the things I need to do for the next day. And I put it in my notes section on my iPhone. I list out 3 to 4 things, the most important things I need to do that day just to keep me accountable, just to plan out so I kind of have direction for my day to day. You just don't want to go to sleep and just say, okay, what are the things I need to do? I don't think about it. I just do it because I know I'm just self-conscious of it. Examples of this, I'll do 1 to 2 hours of homework each and every single day, or going to work out, or researching a new stock, or improving my personal finance skills, or even reading 30 to 45 minutes a day. And over time, it might not seem like a lot, but it's just gonna build a good habit for you to stay accountable. Overall, just be a better person in life. Define and be specific what you want out of life. Number 4, limiting the things that don't give you value in life. What I mean by that is consuming content that doesn't give you any long-term value for your life. For example, consuming YouTube that doesn't give you value, Twitch, Disney, Hulu, Netflix, these streaming services. They're an entertaining service to watch your favorite reality show, movies, just content you just like in general. I'm a person that loves to binge watch movies out there. I like to analyze films. I'm a big fan of Christopher Nolan and his work, or Steven Spielberg. They're popular film directors, but I kind of resonate with them. One of my favorite movies is Interception by Nolan, or The Dark Knight. At this age, you're supposed to set yourself up in your 20s and 30s. You want to take life seriously. That's one of the key lessons I kind of learned early on from people from my work. Kid, you gotta set yourself up. You don't want to be working here at this 9 to 5 job, living paycheck to paycheck. It's not a very sustainable life at all for humans. I give myself 1 day out of the week it's usually on the weekends, to binge watch or go on Hulu or Netflix or Disney and YouTube and just watch movies or watch some anime or a movie that I'm into. And then the rest of the week, I'm either reading, listening to podcasts, or watching YouTube content that's giving me valuable lessons and insight about life. Look at behind me. I love reading books because they give you life lessons or insights about life life to make you wiser as a person. And like I'm open to self-development, spirituality, and personal finance, bro. So that's the more you put in right now, the more you're gonna get back. The last thing that I do is investing into yourself at a young age. Think of yourself as a long-term asset or even a stock. The more you put into yourself at a young age, the more it's gonna grow. Start out as like a little seed on the ground at an early on age, and you just grow into a big oak tree later in life. That concept of just planting a seed. What I mean by investing into yourself is invest in like things that kind of give you value. If you're passionate about cooking, why not invest in coaches online that teaches you how to cook elegant or complex meals, and that skill like you learn online to open up a restaurant or small business in your local area. Or if you want to start a business or an e-com website, how are you going to start? You could start binge watching YouTube videos, but you want to speak to someone that's specifically where you want to be at in life. If they're making $10,000 a month in e-com, why not talk to them? Pay them a little extra to teach you. You get insight. They have a plan. They have a blueprint. Tell you the mistakes that they learned early on, so you don't have to spend years. You could take maybe months or even weeks to build that out. Investing into books, courses, up to one of them into masterminds, and just really investing, not into yourself, but investing into real or the stock market. One of the popular investments right now in my age is to start investing in the stock market. But a lot of people think they know what they're doing, but actually it's not the case. The stock market has been hot since March of 2020, and everyone thinks they're the new hotshot, Warren Buffett. Money is created over time. It's a journey. It's a process. It's with investing, like Warren Buffett. Not a lot of people are patient enough to buy and hold stocks for the long term. Like compounding work for them early on age. The more you might not see it in the beginning, but over time you're going to thank yourself. Recapping this video is first, have an emergency fund. Have between $1,500 and $2,000 in a high online savings account. Number two, don't have any bad debt. Don't have any credit card bills. Know how to use a credit card effectively and efficiently at a young age. You're supposed to use your credit card. Use 30% of it and just pay it off. Number three, make a list before you go to bed. Have a plan. Just be proactive. Just be aware of stuff or be subconscious of, okay, 3 to 4 things that are most important I need to accomplish, and my day will be like a success in my eyes. Just be organized. Plan. Don't just go with the flow, because you're not going to really build yourself as a person over time. And you just build a good habit over time. Number 5, investing into yourself at an early on age. Look at yourself as a stock or a long-term asset. The more you put into yourself right now, the more you're going to be set up in life. You want to take the time and energy to grind right now, or you want to take the time later in life to do it. Everyone's motivated in different ways, and we'll see who prevails in the end. Invest into the stock market as a long-term investor. These things I kind of like talk about specifically in my channel, and hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for watching, and peace out.